Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Got a great big 22-ounce bomber of this. This is from Clown Shoes. And I'm probably going to butcher this word up. Hephaestus, Hephaestus. Guys, I did this beer in 2016. This is a 2017 edition of it. It's a great big beer coming in at 14. No, this is 12.5%. So Beer Addict's got it listed at 14%, which is wrong. Last year's beer may have been 14%, but this one, the 2017, they don't differentiate on Beer Advocate between the years and the different batches like Untapped does. Untapped has it at 12% and no IBUs. It's actually 12.5 according to the label here. 12.5% alcohol by volume. I'm pretty sure this is a Texas-only release because Brandon C. sent it to me, and I'm pretty sure he probably was the one that sent it to me last year. They do a lot of beers, and these guys are out of Ipswich, Massachusetts, but they do a lot of their beers, and they send them straight to Texas. That's the only place you can get them. They got some kind of thing going on with the Texas guys down there, and they brew a lot of beers and send them straight there, and that's the only place you can get them. So unless you live there, you don't get them. So Brandon C. sent this to me, so thanks again, Brandon, my brother. I do appreciate you sending me the 2017 edition. I thought the 2016 was out freaking standing, guys. It was awesome. Bourbon barrel aged version of a Russian Imperial Stout with espresso coffee, and that's what this one is. And like I said, Beer Advocate has it listed at 14. So last year, I don't remember what last year's ABV was. So last year's may have been a little bit bigger than this one as far as ABV. But we shall see. We're going to get it out. Final beer of the evening for me, guys. Going to have some dinner after this beer is all done. I don't have a commercial description listed here on Beer Advocate. And on Untapped it say Vintage 2017 Russian Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels with espresso. That's what we got to go with. So that's nothing else we need to talk about, so let's stop talking and open this thing up and start pouring. Nice little hiss, a little bit of smoke. Into the glass we go. It says here food pairings: general, chocolate, dessert, digestive. Glass right, a Pinebecker 9-tumbler snifter. Got my favorite snifter here, the Sovereign beer glass. It can be solid for a long period of time. Just remember, this has got espresso coffee, and that will fade over time, so I wouldn't sell it too long. It's just like hops in an IPA or a double IPA, the coffee fades, guys. So just be aware of that. I didn't pour very much of a head, just barely covering the top of the beer. Over into the light, I'm not getting any at all. It's pitch black. Good looking Russian Imperial Stout. Great looking Russian Imperial Stout. And like I said, I was blown away by last year's beer. So let's see what this one brings to the table. Let's get it to the nose. Rich roasted malt, hints of coffee, some molasses, brown sugar, maybe a little tobacco and some dark fruit. Smells awesome, guys. It really, really does. I am getting a slight hint of some alcohol in there. It's not boozy or anything on the nose, but it's a big beer. It's 12.5%. A lot of times it's hard to hide that much alcohol. So, and being fresh on top of that, a lot of times it stands out. Especially cold right out of the fridge, which this is. Well, let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Brandon. Very nice. Very nice. A little hot because it's fresh. They probably just brewed this a couple of months ago. I don't see anything on the bottle as far as dating or vintage. And I was sure they were doing some kind of dating at one time. Here we go. Now I can see it. It's up on the neck right here, right below the neck of the bottle. It says bottled on 02/2017, February the 20th of 2017. And today is the 24th of June, so that's February, March, April, May, June. It's 4 months old in the bottle. I don't know if I would want to sell this more in a year, and you just got to realize that brewed with espresso, that coffee is going to fade just like hops do over time. So this is the perfect time to have this beer at 4 months. 8 months, you're starting, I'm sure the coffee is going to fade a little bit more. Then at 12 months, it's going to have faded a little bit more over that. So judge it for what you will, guys. If you want more coffee, drink it a little fresher. If you want the alcohol maybe to subside a little and let it blend a little bit more in the bottle, you might want to age it for a little bit. I don't think I would age this one for more than a year or so. And right now, great aromas, great flavors, but it does seem just a little hot, but it's right out of the fridge. Once I sip on this for a little bit and let it come up to room temperature, those huge alcohol notes, they subside a little bit. So, and this is enough to share, which I'm going to do. I'm going to pour a little bit in a glass for her to have some just like me, and we're going to sip on it and go outside on the deck. Probably finish up a cigar that I was smoking earlier and sip on it for a while and see what we end up with. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. This seems to be a little boozier than last year's version to me. I don't know if I'm drinking it fresher than last year's or what the deal is. It's a little hot. Now that it's even warmed up to room temperature, still getting strong alcohol notes on this beer. Even though, from what I'm seeing, last year was a little bigger ABV at 14%. This is only 12.5. I think I enjoyed last year's edition a little better than this one. It is a nice beer though, I will say that. It's very well made. Definitely getting the bourbon notes. Very tasty. Final chug. Very nice beer, guys. It is a very nice Russian Imperial Stout done in bourbon barrels. Very tasty. To me, it's not the 10 that I thought last year's was. Strong alcohol notes on this one to me. May just be me, and may just not be setting right with me. I don't think it's a 10 beer. I'm going to give it to 9 this time. 98 is what I'm going to give it. Over to Beer Advocate, they say 89. So I'm giving it a whole lot better numbers than they are for this. But they're not differentiating between years. 2016, 2017. This is the 2017, different label than last year. And over to Untappd, they have 4.3, which is in their A category also. It's not their 10 beer, if you would. And I don't think it's quite to the 10 beer either. It's a little hot. It is a little hot. I am getting the coffee, the espresso, but it's got a little more alcohol booziness to it than what I remember last year's being. So, still a tasty beer though. Got the bottle on date, got the ABV. Very nice. This may be better 3, 4, 5, 6 months down the road than it is now. Of course, I'm afraid some of the espresso coffee notes are going to fade, but the booziness may fade a little bit also with that. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. So that's where I'm going to put it. If you've had this one from Cloud Shoes, their Hephaestus 2017 edition, let me know what you think. Come on back tomorrow. Let's see what's in the fridge.